Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today before we go to sleep, we will have our bed story time from the book of My Bible Friends with
Annika.
Okay, so we're going to read about Jabel the shepherd. Jabel the shepherd lived in a little stone hut on a rocky mountainside in Judea. 10 steps and a jump from the little stone hut. Jabal had built his sheepfold, laying stone upon stone upon stone. Jabal owned 100 sheep. There were rams with curled horns and ewes with small lambs. All of the sheep, rams, ewes, and lambs had thick woolly coats and long fatty tails. Sige, ikaw. Jabel's sheep obeyed him. When Jabel called, Tahu! Okay, it means come to me. His 100 sheep came running, their hoofs click, click, clacking on the stony ground of the mountain. When Jabal made the sound of a dog howling, oh, oh, it means press together. The sheep huddled in a tight little group. And when Jabal said, La, la, it means lie down. Okay, pagkatapos ni all the 100 sheep lay down. Soon after sunup, every morning Jabal opened the sheepfold gate and called, Tahu! 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 Ba! Ba! Answered the rams. Ba! Said the ewes. Ba! Bleated the lambs. And they all followed Jabal down the path. Often Jabal carried the littlest lamb, while the lamb's mother walked by Jabal's side. Jabal led his 100 sheep to a green, grassy place where they could feed. But at the edge of the green, grassy place, he called, La, la, la. And although the sheep were hungry, they lay down. Jabal carefully searched the green, grassy place for poisonous weeds and poisonous snakes. The weeds he pulled up, and when he hit the ground with his staff, the snakes wiggled away. Now that the green grassy place was safe for sheep, Jabal called, Tahu! Tahu! It means, come eat. While the rams and the ewes nibbled grass, the lambs played follow the leader. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. Around a bush here and another one there, jumping over a not too big rock, the lambs raced one after the other. When a lamb became hungry, he didn't nibble grass. He got milk from his mother, and all the while Jabal stood by, keeping watch over his 100 sheep.
Meh, meh.
In the afternoon, Jabal called, Tahu! And led his sheep away from the green grassy place. A long way they must now go to find water. 1 drink a day was all the sheep needed, but 1 drink they must have. The path was stony, the bushes thorny, the caves along the way dark and deep. Where Jabel led his 100 sheep, out of the cave came a hungry wolf, sneaking along behind the sheep. When the path led into a valley, the wolf, with a snarl and a leap, rushed at the flock of 100 sheep. The wolf's plan was to scatter the sheep, then chase an ewe or a lamb back up the valley toward his wolf cave far away from the shepherd and the shepherd's staff. In a flash, Jabel leaped to a rock, calling, "Oh, oh!" And though the sheep were scared and wanted to run, they obeyed Jabel's call. Together, they pressed tighter, 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 so tight that the wolf could not scatter them. Then Jabel jumped down from the rock, and with his long staff, he whacked the robber wolf and drove him away from the sheep. After the battle with the wolf, Jabel called a gentle "Tahoo" and led his sheep on down the path. Soon they came to a splashing, dashing stream. Now sheep cannot drink from a splashing, dashing stream. But Jabel knew what to do. He told his sheep, "La, la." Then he damped up the splashing, dashing stream to make a quiet pool where they could drink. But one sheep disobeyed. Behind Jabel's back, one sheep slipped away up over the mountain. When the sheep had finished drinking at the quiet pool, Jabel led them home, carrying by turn the tired lambs. At the sheepfold gate he counted his sheep as they entered one at a time. 1, 2, 3. He stopped to put a cedar gum on a wood made by the wolf's fangs. 4, 5, 6. He poured oil on a tired oa's head. On and on and on he counted to the last sheep. But the count did not come out right. One sheep was missing. Jabel closed the sheepfold gate all, but one of his 100 sheep were safe within the fold. That one had disobeyed. It had wandered away and was lost out of the mountain, where wolves howled and hunted at night. Now Jabel was hungry and he was tired, but he couldn't eat and he couldn't sleep until he had found his wandering sheep. So taking a torch to light the way, Jabel the shepherd set out to find his one lost sheep. Back along the stony path Jabel trod, searching to one side, then to the other. At a green grassy place he looked behind bushes. He called "Tahoo," but no sheep came running to him. Past the deep dark caves where the wolf lived, on the splashing dashing stream walked Jabel. Beside the quiet pool he stopped and called again. "Tahoo, Tahoo." Listen, did he hear an answer? "Bah!" came faintly from over the mountain. "Bah!" Jabel climbed the mountain, and there, down a steep bank, he found his lost sheep trapped in a thorny thicket. With his staff, Jabel rescued the frightened sheep. Then placing it across his shoulder, he carried it long way home. Jabel sang as he closed the sheepfold gate, for safe inside were his 100 sheep. Jesus says, "I am the good shepherd. My sheep hear my voice and follow me." Jesus' sheep are all the peoples of the world, brown or black, red, yellow, or white. The children are his lambs. Jesus cares for his sheep and lambs, as did Jabel. He calls, "Come unto me. I will give you food. I will give you water. I will keep you safe." The end. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for my next video.
Bye.
God bless.